Hello all, my name is Krish and I hope you are preparing for your IPMAT 2024. At this point of time, it's really necessary to have somebody who can help you with your prep plans and who has cracked IPMAT. So here I am. So the first thing I would like to tell you for these particular 1.5 months is you need to stay connected. Just stay connected to the IPMAT structure. Just stay connected to the IPMAT chapters as prescribed by IMS, and that will do. Half an hour to 1 hour on a daily basis might help you out a lot at the end. Now, what happens is when we don't practice on a daily basis, we lose out on momentum. The momentum which you have built for a year and a half now, you lose that. So, it's very essential right now to just be connected with your concepts. The second thing which I would like to tell you is mix it up a little bit. Don't just focus on quants or just verbal, right? Do one day quants, the other day verbal, maybe the third day quants, and so on. If you mix it up a little bit, it will help you out in a more, getting the diverse pattern of the IPMAT cracked. As of now, you can skip out on LR because we'll take that a little bit later. But quants and verbal is a must. The third thing I would like to tell you is if you are done with your concepts, if you are done with your chapters thoroughly, you can start by solving things. Now, solving things where you will start from your part B materials. So essentially, IMS has provided 2000 plus questions to you, and this 1 month, 1.5 month is the correct time to go ahead with that particular solving. If you solve this, it's enough. It will be just fine, and you will actually get to know where you stand right now. Now, where you stand comes from the fact that you know that these particular chapters are being done. These particular chapters are the ones which I am facing difficulty in. So you can focus there more. The fourth tip, my favorite one, making cheat sheets. So what happens is at the end you have a lot of things to do. You have to do this, you have to do quants, verbal, LR, whatnot. But if you have made a particular cheat sheet is basically one source or one particular book where you will write down all the formulas, where you will write down all the concepts and the key things which you need to remember at the end. So what happens is if you don't have such resources, you'll have to go back to the particular chapter, check what you did, what you couldn't do, what you could do easily. It's better to have that in one place and then refer that particular source only at the end. That actually helps when it's about the exam time. The fifth thing is how should I, actually structure my study plan. So simple thing, don't put in much of brains in here. Just follow the order in which IMS has given you the resources. What you essentially need to do is go in that particular order because it becomes really necessary to have learnings from the basic chapters to crack the advanced ones. So let's say you are solving a arithmetic progression question, you need to have your number systems concepts clarified, right? Otherwise you won't be able to solve it. So just go in the order as prescribed, that will be sufficient. The sixth point is very essential, I believe, because now you are officially an IIM aspirant, right? So, what we expect out of you is that you will have some sort of time management skills. If you don't have, I'm here to help you. So, what you need to do is whenever you are solving these questions, whatever you're doing, you need to time yourself so that I'm a little bit slow here, I'm going a little bit fast here, so I can cover up these things. Now, essentially, there is a very simple strategy, as IMS has already told you about ABC strategy. A meaning abhi karo, do it right now. B baad mein karo, you will come back to this question after seeing the entire section. C chhod do, meaning leave it. So A abhi karo is the category where you are seeing the question and you can crack it within 30 seconds to 1 minute. So you'll do it right then and there. Done. Marks scored. B baad mein karo. Maybe I'll need more than a minute to crack this question. So I'll just go through the questions from this section, check everything, and then come back to this question to solve it later on. That's the B category. And C is chhod do. Chhod do category basically has questions which are, really very complicated. The second category is that I cannot solve it because I don't know the concept, right? And the third one is particularly when I can solve it, but it will take too much time, more than 3 minutes, more than 4 minutes. I'll just leave it. So ABC strategy is essential. So whenever you are solving questions for these months, just go ahead by timing yourself so that you know that you are spending extra bit of time here and there. which you don't need to do. The last tip for the day is clarify your doubts. So, what happens is when we don't solve doubts, they get piled up in one corner and then never get solved. So, what you need to do is maybe have a study partner or a friend who is actually preparing for IPMAT, and then talk to them on a daily basis or a weekly basis and get your doubts clarified. If they cannot help you, IMS mentors, IMS teachers are always there for you, only if you ask, right? So you need to put that extra effort and talk to them about your doubts in the concepts, in sums, etc., right? So if you ask them, you'll surely get an answer. Clarify your doubts as soon as you get them is the best strategy to go ahead right now. That brings us to the end of this particular session. I hope you will prep well for your January, February months. You will be doing boards also, I know, but two things need to go hand in hand because both of them are essential, right? So, looking forward to see good preparation results from you all. And कर दो हो जाएगा.